Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Marina Mastros. You guys bombarded our social media with requests for breakdowns of this Star Trek Picard pilot episode, and I bombarded Eric's face with spitballs until he let me do it. So here I am tackling episode 1. That's how you know New Rockstars loves you, because really only 12 people have actually subscribed to CBS All Access. Just kidding, it's more like 15. As always, here's a giant spoiler warning if you haven't seen the episode. Okay, so the episode starts with a Picard dream sequence, which is also the way First Contact begins. In his dream, the song Blue Sky plays, which makes sense because this is a dream about Data, and Data sang that song at Riker and Troy's wedding in Star Trek Nemesis. Picard plays poker with Data as I scream and hyperventilate. They're in the bar on Picard's original Enterprise, but Data's uniform isn't the one that they wore on that ship because dreams are just weird like that. Picard drinks tea as I weep hot tears, and he notices that they're close to Mars. There's an explosion, which references events that happen in Children of Mars, which is a short you can also see on CBS All Access. Okay, so Picard wakes up on Earth, back on his family vineyards. He has a good boy pupper that he's named number 1, which is of course what he used to call Riker.
Make it so number 1.
We cut to a Boston skyline where there's actually a Ferengi Alliance symbol on a building, which means that Quark will haunt my dreams tonight. We then are introduced to Dodge, who has a Zahian boyfriend, which is a species that was actually introduced in season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. Dodge tells him that she got a fellowship at the Daystrom Institute, which has been mentioned a few times in different Star Trek series for various science-y reasons. Richard Daystrom is a scientist from the original Star Trek series who creates an AI that pulls a Skynet, but no one really holds it against him because he still gets an institute named after him. Moving on! Okay, so Dodge pulls a Jason Bourne and gets her android kick-ass mode activated when Romulan soldiers knife her boyfriend in the chest and try to take her hostage. She does bleed human blood and clearly doesn't know that she's an android because she's all like, I'm from Seattle, bruh, I'm from Seattle. Okay, so now we get our series intro, which doesn't have narration, but it does have a lot of references and metaphors, so I guess that's fine too. There's a shard of glass that falls through Picard's vineyard, a Borg cube, DNA strands, the iris of an eye, Romulus being destroyed, and then back to Picard, who is my dad. On Picard's chateau, he drinks decaf Earl Grey tea now because he's older but still into self-care. Picard gets interviewed and goes over the events of the supernova that destroyed Romulus and the failed attempt to save the lives under attack by the synthetics. As a result of the attack, Starfleet subsequently banned synthetics, and we learn that Picard quit Starfleet because he was not prepared to stand by and be a spectator. By the way, I think this is a great way to recap the events as they stand. We get a masterclass in acting from Patrick Stewart, and it's a great reminder of who Picard is as a person. Not to mention that I personally think his emphasis on refusing to distinguish between lives and Romulan lives is a message that we could all use a reminder of today. Picard quotes Shakespeare to his doggo, which is a reminder that he's an avid Shakespeare fan, and Dodge finds Picard. Picard then has another Data dream where Data is painting something that he did very often on Next Generation. They're both wearing their Next Gen uniforms, so of course by now I'm screaming again, no big deal, moving on. Okay, we're moving on, great. Okay, Picard goes to Starfleet Quantum Archives and it's Easter egg time, baby! But before I list all those juicy eggs, here's a quick thanks to our sponsor. This video is brought to you by The Ridge. The Ridge makes everyday goods to a standard that you don't see every day. They streamline your life by turning the things you carry, like backpacks, chargers, and wallets, into tools for better living. Their flagship product, the Ridge Wallet, was launched on Kickstarter in 2013 and now sits at the front pockets of over 500,000 men and women. You don't want one of those overstuffed wallets with old receipts pouring out of the top, making you look like a mess. I have a bunch of purses and some of them are really small. Like if you have a clutch, then you can't always fit your wallet inside. So this is great because it actually fits right in. And if you have a dress with pockets, this is the dream. This is their aluminum wallet in the raw color. They also have other colors, including some very flashy tiki designs. It's light, it's strong, and has a cool industrial chic vibe. The Ridge is a minimal front pocket wallet that's designed to streamline what you carry every day. It has 30,000 5-star reviews and is a better way to carry your cash and cards. There's a lifetime warranty if you love it and free returns if you don't. It comes in titanium, carbon fiber, aluminum, and over a dozen different styles and colors. They also have great backpacks and travel bags with RFID blocking pockets and optional device charging batteries. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com ridge.com/newrockstars. That's ridge.com/newrockstars and use code newrockstars. Find the link in the video's description. Okay guys, time to crack those eggs. Picard's archive room has a model of the USS Stargazer, a Klingon bat'leth, his book of the complete works of Shakespeare, a model of the Enterprise E, a model of the Captain's Yacht Shuttle, and the Picard Day banner from TNG Season 7.
I'm a role model.
Picard finds one of two paintings that Data made, and he figures out that Dodge is Data's daughter. Because although Data is a very perfect android, he's not super creative and he just names his painting Daughter. Dodge finds Picard and she gets attacked again, and this time killed by Romulans, one of whom bites a capsule of acid and spits it on her, which, like, wow, don't accidentally mistake your gum for that capsule, because damn. Moving on! Picard goes to Dr. Jarate, played by Alison Pill, and she shows him B4. She explains that Data downloading himself into B4 didn't really work, and that no android has ever been like Data again, which you're goddamn right they haven't. And it saves us from having to rewatch Nemesis, honestly. She also talks about Bruce Maddox, who was a scientist from TNG Season 2, Episode 9, who wanted to take Data apart to create a super army. Here we find out that Dodge was created with a twin sister, Soji. We then meet Soji, who is a doctor, and also already knows she has a twin sister, so they're different somehow. It's revealed that she's working with the surviving Romulans, who are living in a reclaimed Borg cube. Guys, I can't deal with this by myself. This is too much information. It's too crazy. It's too much of my childhood. Philip, help me out here.
No.
Okay, just me then. Guys, before I pass out, we have a patron-only Discord server where you can actually talk to us and ask me and Eric and Tommy and Philip all the questions about all the videos or whatever else you want to know. I can tell you the story of how I actually, in real life, met Brent Spiner, and he's super nice. And reminder that New Rockstars offers bonus monthly videos exclusive to patrons for the kind of content YouTube won't let us release publicly on this channel. For example, Eric did a frame-by-frame analysis of the church scene in Kingsman and a breakdown of The Shining. You can access all of it by supporting us on Patreon. And a huge thank you to all current patrons. Hit like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Marina Mastros. Follow New Rockstars on socials at New Rockstars. I have to go sleep for 1,000 years. Bye.